Hi everyone, this is Art again from Few Texts Later, and today we will be looking at Zemismart's Zigbee hub that is now compatible with Apple's HomeKit. Let's see what it offers and if it's worth it. If you're into tech and smart home, consider subscribing. In this channel, we focus on budget devices and see how they perform after a week, maybe after 2 or 3 months, even after a year of usage, and see if it's actually worth it. Don't forget to click the bell to get notified when we put out unboxing and setup videos just like this one. So Black Friday and Cyber Monday are over. I hope you were able to maximize all the savings you can get. Good thing that some of the deals are still live as of making this video, especially the deals from Apple and Amazon like the AirPods Pro and Echo devices. If you haven't shopped yet, this can be a perfect gift during this holiday season. Anyways, going back to today's content, we will be talking about a new device from Zemismart and see if this can actually replace your Luchon Casero smart wall switch or any other smart home devices in general that are available in the market. If you don't know, Zemismart is one of the smart home brands that we highly recommend. I use them personally so I know how their device performs. But quick disclaimer though, yes, Zemismart did send these devices over for us to test out completely for free. But as always, all opinions are mine, and you can guarantee that if there's something that I don't like or if there's something wrong with this device, I will definitely let you know. In this video, we will cover what's in the box, so basically we will be unboxing it. Then set up the hub and get it added to the Smart Life app for Amazon A and Google Assistant. And then of course, the highlight for this new device, we'll set it up through HomeKit. Afterwards, we will set up the switches both in HomeKit and Smart Life app as well, and see how it works and our overall thoughts if this hub is worth picking up. So Zemismart sent us the Zigbee hub and 2 of their smart switches, which they said are compatible now with HomeKit. If you've been following the channel, we cover a lot of Zemismart devices where I kind of talk about how we like their products. And not too long ago, Zemismart is one of my personal favorites when it comes to smart home brands that are not just very inexpensive but reliable as well, where we created a video about the list of manufacturers. If you want to watch that, just click the card right here. And if you're interested in picking one up, check the link in the description below. So what comes in the box? The box comes in this simple packaging. Once you open it up, on the lid, we get the HomeKit code already. Then we got the hub itself, and at the bottom of the hub, guess what? You get another HomeKit code. And underneath it, we got a couple of other stuff. So we have mounting screws, a mounting plate if you want to hang it in a wall, a short Ethernet cable, and a micro USB cable for power without the actual adapter. So that's the hub. For the switches, the ones we have are a 3-gang switch and a single gang switch. You can control either one or up to 3 light fixtures with these. In the box, we have the manual, the switch itself, and some screws for mounting, and that's it. Now let's talk about specs. So the hub is a Zigbee and a HomeKit certified. It is equipped with Zigbee 3.0 for faster response. Any Zemismart Zigbee compatible devices that you added through this hub can now be controlled either through Google Assistant, Amazon A, and of course Apple's HomeKit. And since you can use the included Ethernet cable to directly connect this hub to a router, make the automation and voice command more seamless. And look at this, it is so tiny, it barely occupies any space. In my case, I can place it on top of my router or on top of another hub, like the Aqara M2 hub. It's only 21mm in height and 90mm in diameter. Now as far as the switches, They sent us with the US version of the switches with no neutral. So if your home still doesn't have the neutral wire, which is the white wire that is installed, this is just perfect. Some smart switches nowadays requires a neutral wire. It's just a game changer for me. I don't need to call an electrician to rewire the house, especially it's not ours. So installing the hub in the HomeKit app is easy. But the route I took is, first I add the hub to the Smart Life app. Later I will tell you why. So if you don't have the Smart Life app yet, head over to Apple App Store, or if you have an Android phone, go to Google Play. Then once the app is downloaded, create an account if you don't have one, then log in. After that, take your hub and connect the internet cable from the Zigbee hub to your router. Then power up the device by plugging it in. But again, you need to have your own USB power adapter. Then make sure your phone's Bluetooth is on. Once the LED indicator lights up, head over to the app and then tap the plus sign. Then the app should automatically display the device and should be ready for pairing. If not, press and hold the reset button at the back of the hub. Then look for the device hub in the list of devices. Right after that, just follow the on-screen instruction and you should be good to go. Now let's install the switches. Do this at your own risk. First and foremost, if you're not comfortable doing the wiring and tinkering with electricals, call a certified electrician. Don't do this alone as much as you can. It's better to be safe than sorry. Otherwise, if you are, go right ahead. But as always, make sure to power off the circuit breaker controlling the light switch that you're trying to replace. Then use a wire tester to make sure there's no live current flowing. But if you don't have that, the way I test if the power is off is I turn on the switch that I'm trying to replace. Then I cut the power from the circuit breaker. As soon as the lights turns off, that means no power is coming in. Once power is off, I remove the existing wall switch. Now, as rule of thumb, the black wire is the hot wire where the electricity comes from. Then you need to install the hot wire where it says L on the switch itself. Then the other wire that has either blue or red is the load wire. In our case, it's actually yellow. I don't know why though. But these are the load wires. Now install the load wire to L1, L2, and L3. After that, just fix the light switch panel and cover the wall plate. Then after that, just cut the power back on from the circuit breaker. Now try if the switch is actually working. And if it is, you're all set. Now all you need to do is press and hold the switch until the indicator light blinks. Then head over back to the Smart Life app and add the switch to the app. Just simply follow the previous instructions. Now let's do this through the HomeKit app. After you did the installation from the Smart Life app, all you need to do now is scan the HomeKit code from the Home app on your iOS device. Then all supported devices that are connected to the Zigbee HomeKit hub will automatically show in the Home app. You can now toggle the switch on or off since the one we have is a light switch. If you added a sensor, those sensors will be added automatically to the Home app where you can use them for automation. Now, what do I think? If you want to get started with HomeKit as your smart home platform of choice, this is a perfect option. Especially if you already have some Smart Life/Tuya devices like the sensors or smart switches like the one we have here that are compatible with this hub to expose them in HomeKit. For less than $50 for a hub that can connect up to 100 devices is actually not a bad deal. It is competitive actually if we compare that again to Lutro and Caseta. Considering the features that both hubs offer, you are good with Zemismart's Home Hub. But if we compare it with another hub like one from Aqara, one of my favorite as well, you are actually good at picking up the Aqara M2 hub. Same functionality, which is a smart home hub that exposes other devices to HomeKit. The advantage of the Aqara hub is that it works as a siren and an IR blaster as well. But for Zemismart Homekit hub, let me tell you, this thing is fast. Either you use it with HomeKit or use the device through Google Assistant or Amazon's Assistant, it never misses anything. For the last 2 weeks we had this, I never had any issues with it whatsoever. Now if you want to pick this up, all devices mentioned in this video are linked in the description below. While you're there, you can actually check our Amazon storefront where we list all devices that we currently own in our smart home. Or you can go to amazon.com/shop/pewtextlater. And if this video helps you in any way, you can actually help support the channel as well by donating any amount to our Buy Me a Coffee page. I will give you a shout out in our next video to show our appreciation. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Come hang out with us and let's be friends. Give this video a like to let YouTube know that this video is a good video and show it to a wider audience just like you. Consider subscribing as well for you not to miss out on our future videos about inexpensive smart home devices. Again, this is Art from PewTextLater. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.